we really tried to make these programs informative and responsive as possible. So we have the stuff that we're going to present, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities to ask questions and to be able to hopefully meet all the needs that you all have. I'm a former guidance counselor at Lincoln High School from a long, long time ago, and then I worked at the honors program at Florida State University for a couple of years, and then I started my own business, SolutionSkills, and we're basically have been working all these years in helping kids in terms of tutoring, but more recently we've turned a lot of our services toward giving families extra help in negotiating the whole process of getting into college. Because one of the things that we found out and you're finding out in real time, number one, especially parents, everything's changed. Everything has absolutely, positively changed. I went to a meeting of admissions directors last week in Panama City, and I'm going to keep throwing out little weird facts that are going to kind of, hopefully get your attention. The admissions director at Florida International allegedly said that last year 500 students applied via smartphone. What? That's what I said. You're going to hear a lot about the three choices tonight, but one of the things we'd love to do is to kind of open up the lens a little bit and say, do your due diligence and go check these places out. Visit, whether it be with us or on your own or whatever. There's lots to see out there. There's lots of different choices. We're gonna follow that theme with our panel tonight. And what I'm going to call it is you want to find a good fit. In other words, you are who you are, but you want to be able to see yourself and attend, get into and choose an institution that is a good fit for you.
You need to find the college that fits you as much as you're trying to find your fit into a college. It's a two-flow process.
Money is the big issue, right? That's what we're looking at. And if you have the talent for scholarships and so forth, go for those too, because those are the best options.
We at Florida State feels that you as a parent play a very important part in the whole application process. I know in the media there's been a lot of focus on helicopter parents and parents that are doing too much. We feel like there's a healthy balance, and you as parents should be involved and see that already starting now by you being here. You are involved, and that's a very, very important part of this.
A handful of things need to come to the forefront, and not necessarily in a prioritized order, but here's some things to think about in terms of choices. First thing, and possibly the most important thing, is the curriculum. Where in the United States, among the universities, and Mrs. Ferguson really made a good point, there's so many choices around the country, both public and private, in terms of good education, quality education, but maybe one of the lenses that you can begin to look through, where are the schools that have the strongest curriculum in the field that you're interested in?
I think that definitely doing your research is super important. Visiting the websites of the schools, even if it's a long shot. Like, I was out researching University of Wisconsin at Oshkosh. I was helping a student look up a good example. She was interested in the nursing program. She came from Harperville, wanted to go to the University of Wisconsin at Oshkosh and go to their nursing program. Well, that was her, that's the one I want to go to. But then we started to really get into the nuts and bolts of how much is it going to cost? Do I know anybody up there? What's the weather going to be like? And really started to actually generate a paper and pencil list of the pros and the cons. So I'm really big on telling students, write that stuff down. Keep a checklist. Really look at it in black and white so that you have it.
Do your research, come up with your list of schools, and then make sure that you follow through on all of those schools that you're applying, that you're knowledgeable about the process. All of the things that Ken mentioned are very, very important. They are what type of majors that they offer, where are they located geographically, financial situation, how much does it cost, how much do they offer in terms of scholarship, etc. All of that, those things are very important, and that's part of what you should be doing, is educating yourself. It should not be a surprise to you when they require that you submit a scholarship application, or when their admission deadlines is, or when you should be submitting your essays, all of those kind of things. Those are all things that you should be well aware of. So I think that this is about making yourself prepared and that you're ready to do it.